All right, so Taryn's over there working. I'm eating a cookie, so I'm supervising today. So right now we gotta get the trans out. We're gonna be putting clutch in it, flywheel, and a bunch of other fancy parts. We're doing that, and then we're also doing a balance shaft delete. Huh?
Not doing that.
Oh, now we're not doing the balance shaft.
I know why though. Because I didn't grab a oil pan baffle, so when you pull that out, it fucking slashes, and I didn't grab a baffle. Big fuck up there.
Okay, skip that. We're not doing that. So, not the worst thing. We can knock that out in another day. So yeah. So, clutch basically, we're pulling out the trans. We already pulled out the axles last night. But yeah, so once the trans shit's done, then we're gonna work on relocating the turbo. I made an up pipe for this before, or a hood dump, whatever. So we're gonna basically be getting rid of all that. And he's going to an eBay special turbo over there. He called out on the eBay dual ball bearing. So yeah, it should be real fun. Then we gotta make a relocation. Then I gotta make another hood dump, and then I have to make a charge pipe for him as well from the new turbo location to the intercooler. And then while I'm doing that, they're going to he has like a secondary fuel system to go in. So what is the point of that? So that way you can just go to E70 or whatever?
I'm running E50. Basically what that does is instead of having to upgrade the high pressure fuel pump and the direct injectors, it just adds in a secondary set of port injectors. Just kind of gets away from spending $5,000 on a fuel system. Granted, it's still $1,500.
You're still gonna have to spend $5,000 eventually.
At some point, someday.
But yeah, so yep, that's the gist. That's our life today. Doing a live stream, so I'm sure if you've seen the live stream, you've seen our pain and struggling. So, and hopefully we can get all this done in one weekend. So that's the real fun part. But I don't see why not. As long as Cliff does something, we'll be able to get it done.
Okay, buddy.
This all comes down to whether Cliff does anything. All right, let's do this. All right, well, Taryn went ahead and got that beautiful, very cheap clutch from eBay. So the joke is that's a $1,500 fucking clutch for no goddamn reason. Well, he went from a dual mass to a single mass, and this is supposedly hold 5 horsepower compared to his 2. So, yeah, so this fucker's heavy. But we had to like twist it to get it out. So, but yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna watch them put this in because it looks heavy. So, but yeah, let's get that thing in. All right, so trans is back in. We got it all hooked up, clutch bled, all that stuff. I started making the turbo relocation, so got it bolted up right there, and it's going over that way. So all I'm gonna do is do a 90 right here, and then the turbo is gonna sit right here, kind of oblong that way. So yeah, should be pretty sick. And then obviously I have to make a charge pipe that goes from the turbo down into the intercooler. So, but yeah, slowly but surely making progress. And then obviously we're going to do we're going to be adding throttle body injection into it as well. So we got to do that as well. But yeah, slowly but surely we're getting there. Slowly but surely. But yeah, all right, let's get back to this. And then this thing will stay here. I guess Midwest goodbye right here because we're going to continue talking. We're getting some sort of heat wrap for the heater core lines right there. And maybe some for like the fuel line, stuff like that. And then other than that, the exhaust will be wrapped, so it should be good there too. Yeah, so keep going. Alright, so Taryn's over here putting on, who the fuck even makes this thing?
Stratified.
So what he said he's putting on the extra fuel. So, and then I have this bend just tacked on, and then have this, which will basically go here, and then I have to cut this to there, and then we'll be good to go. And then we just got to put a wastegate on, which we're probably going to put here, just because it needs to go out the hood right here. So this is a better option for that than to put it over here and then have hell to get it over there. So, but yeah, should work good. It's still not an important radius, so we'll get to it. So, and then hopefully by the time I film, he might have an intake on and looking fancy. So let's keep going. All right, so here we are. It's kind of done. We're gonna do like a first start, hopefully. We gotta obviously plug in that stuff, and then I think you gotta upload like a tune on here, right? So we gotta put a tune on here. I think he already did the tune on his Cobb tuner.
Yeah, I just gotta flash that to the actual car.
So he's throwing coolant in there. Are we fresh out of coolant?
That's what we got.
Oh boy. So. But yeah, so here's the teardrops. I had to make the hole in his hood. A little ignorant. Obviously, this one already existed, so. But yeah, so we're just gonna make a beauty ring to go around this, even though it's gonna be more of a beauty plate at this point than a ring. But so, but yeah, and then so he got that on there. It's all wired up. That's what this box is. I have feelings about this company, and it's not good. This is good, but this setup is shit. I said it. And because it could have been, for the amount of money it could have been plug and play is what I'm trying to say. So, and it wasn't. And then he got his wastegate plumbed. Wastegate's plumbed. Oh yeah, and then I did blow-off valve, and we also made a charge pipe, and I had to TIG weld on the blow-off valve. So, yeah. I think that's the gist. And then obviously I've made a bunch of lines and shit like that today as well. So yeah, it's been a fun one. So we're kind of down to that point. We're going to hopefully do a first start. And then after that, I think it's just kind of buttoning up things. We need to try and fix his wiper motors that I didn't break. Taryn broke. Me and Cliff had nothing to do with the situation at all. So, but yeah, I guess that's all I got. That's the update. Oh, wheels are back on. So that's important. So, yeah, we'll do that. All right. Let's see if he lied. Give her a start. Much better. All right, so trying to figure out an issue with this thing. So I threw it on the scales, 3,300. So not too shabby. So yeah, I think it was like 3,500 with you in it, something like that. 3,530, something like that. So not too shabby. So yeah, now we know how much this fat pig weighs. Damn, it really went up when you leaned against it. Turned right to 4,000. But yeah, are we making any progress?
There's
Giving the old computer a restart.
Yep.
Works every time.
That's the dream.
All right, so well, hopefully we'll figure that out. We got the oil leak figured out. We ended up having to modify a banjo bolt that Paul luckily had. It was a banjo bolt to AN3, or was it 4?
4.
4, I think.
You got 4, don't you?
Yeah, so yeah, banjo bolt to AN4. We just had to drill it out, and then we used the stock banjo bolt from the stock turbo and some crush washers, and we're off to Choochin Town. So now we just need to hopefully get this shit working, because it was pretty lean on startup. So hopefully that's just because of this not working or running. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, we finally figured out the damn shit. We pretty much got to play with some of the confusing location, so. Sounds much better than it did before, that's for sure. I like this way better, it's a lot deeper. Much better. It's quieter too.
Yeah. Yeah, even when you start it up right away, it's not ignorant. Is it even hood dumped?
Oh, that's it. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.